Let's get started. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Roberta, for that. Okay, head ramp back, shoulders down. Let's start standing. Just a quick reminder about your workspace. The space you are in right now is your workout space. You want to make sure it's safe. So no rugs, no small children or small animals crawling around underneath your feet. And just take a breath. Standing with your feet pelvic width apart, outer edges of your feet pointing forward, if that feels okay for you. If not, you stand in your stance that is most comfortable for your hips, knees, and ankles. All right. I hope you have a chair close by because I want to do something and I want to make sure that you feel confident because we're going to do some balance stuff. Right now, we're going to just start with some heel raises. If this is something that for you, you would rather be holding on as you do them, go ahead, grab hold, or even face your chair as you do some heel raises, otherwise known as calf raises, which is where you should be feeling this right about now as you lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. As you're doing this, your knees are straight. You're lifting your whole body weight. So think about those feet, ankles, calf muscles getting stronger, all the way up, telegraphing up through your hamstrings and into your glutes. And of course, your core muscles are engaged because if they weren't, you'd be doing a lot of that. Good. So just knowing what we're working on. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. From here, I want to take the feet wide, and I just want you to just go shifting your weight side to side. So to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, left and right. And actually push off a little bit. Push off, push off, push off, push off as you're just shifting weight side to side. Good. From here, bring your fingertips to your shoulders so your arms are a little higher and bring your elbows out to the side. So you've just raised those arms and now bring them up and you're going to take a little rotation with those arms as you go side, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keeping your legs wide. Go ahead and swing. Make sure you're not going to hit your chair. Swing and wrap, swing and wrap, swing and wrap. From the swing and wrap into an arm extension on a diagonal. Cross body, internal rotation at that hip. Swing and stretch it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and bring your feet in and just marching in place. So it really is a marching. So you're lifting and lowering, but you don't have to stomp. You can have a gentle lowering of those feet and lift and bring those legs up a little higher. So the thighs are coming up and let's slow down our march. And the opposite arm is going to swing forward. So already you're going from 2 feet to 1, which you spend a lot of time during the day doing when you're walking, shifting weight from 2 feet to 1. Lift and lift. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stopping there. Now let's do some heel drops. So your knees are slightly bent and you're adding a gentle thud, which is a little bit of an impact, and go on the balls of your feet, lift lower, lift lower. And if this feels okay, orthopedically, meaning you're okay with this in the heels of your feet, your ankles, your knees, see if you can just push off a little bit more so you have a little bit more of an impact. You'll also notice that your heart rate's going up a bit. Let's do 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Shake it out. Anytime that I'm progressing into something that does not feel good for you, always go back to the basic because I usually start with a progression, start basic, add onto it. If you're ready for that, you can always come back. Shake out. Let's turn and face the chair. And I'm going to have my leg that's closest to you. I'm going to actually lift the leg that's farther away from you off the ground. And I'm going to lift and lower. So I'm doing a single leg calf raise. Up, down, making it a little more challenging. When it's just one, do what you can. Take a little information. How does this feel through your ankles, through your toes? 2 more, 1 more, and stop and shake out that leg. So you're working on single leg lifts, right? So it's body weights on one side, more opportunity for strengthening. Also, just working single leg, better for working balance. Good. So now I'm going to shift my weight all the way into the leg that's behind me. Lift up the leg that's closest to you and lift and lower. But I'm doing this holding on. So there's no fear of going in any direction that I don't want to. And I'm going 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and stopping there and shaking out. From there, I'm going to move my chair and I'm going to go into some squats. So let's not pick up any weights yet. Let's just go through the elements and the basis of the squats, which we've been doing this whole time together. And I know you're probably really nailing this. So a reminder about squats is you're hinging at the hips, flexing at the knees and ankles. Pelvis is going down and you're keeping your upper back straight and you're pushing away from the floor. So we've done this in many ways, many times. And in fact, every time we've gotten together, we always spend time on squats. Why is that? We're really trying to strengthen those gluteus maximus muscles, gluteus medius muscles, your quads and your adductors, and take pressure off the low back and knees, hips back and pressing up. Let's do a few more. Lower down and press on up. Lower down and press on up. Let's do 2 more. Lower down and press up, and 1 more time. One of the things that's really interesting for me is before I teach this class to you on Tuesdays, I teach an in-person class at the Y. And so oftentimes I do similar things, not always the same class, but I'm able to observe them. And then I take what I have observed with them and tell you things to be on the lookout for. And one is when you're doing a squat, you really want to make sure you're not rounding that back. And your goal is not dropping straight down. It's straight down. It's about keeping that spine long. All right, so let's do it again. And this time we're going to use weights if you want to. Don't have to. You can keep it as a body weight. 1 weight in each hand, taking the feet shoulder width apart. Weights are going to stay along the outside of your legs, and you're going to lower down in a 3 count. Remember, it's the upper back not rounding, staying straight through that thoracic spine. Off we go. Lower. 1, 2, 3, up on 1. And again, lower. 1, 2, 3, up on 1. Lower down. 1, 2, 3. Push the floor away. Again, lower. 1, 2, 3, and push up. And again, lower. 1, 2, 3, and straighten up and squeeze your glutes. 1, 2, 3, and push. And again, lower. 1, 2, 3, and push. You have 1 more here. 1, 2, 3, and push. Good. And that's that. Going to take those 2 weights. I'm going to carefully put them down out of my way because I'm going back to that single leg calf raise. Okay. So I'm going to start with the leg closest to you, meaning the leg that's farther away from you. I'm either going to put it in a kickstand if I don't want to go to one leg, or I'm going to lift it up off the ground. Ready? Let's do 6 together. Up and down, up on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Stopping there, shake it out. Let's do the other leg. Back leg that's farther away from you, and I'm going to lift up the leg that's closer to you. My goal is to go straight up and down like an elevator, not forward and back. Okay, here we go. Up 1, up 2, up 3, up 4, up 5, and 6, and stopping there. Shake it out. Good. Those don't feel comfortable to you and you don't like doing single leg, you don't feel good about that, you can certainly do it just calf raises 2 feet. All right, let's pick up those weights again. We're going to go do a squat again, and we're going to change it 1 more time. This time you're holding weights if you've opted to do that. When you come up, I want you to push and see if you can lift one leg off the floor a little bit. I'll cue you through it. All right. So make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Let's lower down. Lower. 1, 2, 3. Push and lower. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Push and lower. Yeah. Lower. 1, 2, 3. And push. Lower back down. Lower down. 1, 2, 3. And push. Lower down. Let's do a few more. Lower. 1, 2, 3. Push and lower. Lower. 1, 2, 3. And push. Lower. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3. Push. Lower. 1 more time here. 1, 2, 3. And push. And lower down. Good. Put those 2 weights down. And always make sure you put them down carefully. You're not straining through your back when you do it. Let's do this without any weights in our hands. So make a fist with your left hand, cap it with your right, and then push in. So right away, you should feel your shoulders set, your core engage, your ribs drop down. Good. Let's do it. Lower. 1, 2, 3. Push and lower. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. Push and lower. Let's just do 2 more. Lower. 2, 3. And lift off. Lower it down. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3. Lift off and lower down. Shake out those arms and legs. I don't know about you, but I have gotten my heart rate up because you can probably tell my breathing has changed a little bit, right? I'm a little bit breathy. That's probably something that's happening to you. Heart rate's going up. Always a good benefit of strength training too. Let's face that chair. I'm going to put all my weight into my leg that's closest to you. I'm either going to have a kickstand with the leg that's farther away, or I'm going to lift it off the ground. Let's go for 6. If you don't want to do single leg, feel free to just do 2. Ready? Off you go. Straight up and down. Up, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, 5, and 6. Stopping there. Quickly change sides. Ready? Off you go. Up 1 and 2. Trying not to lean too much on that chair, but use it if you need it. And up. 2 more. Up. 1 more time. Straight up and down. And shake it out. All right. We're good. We're done with that. So I'm going to move my chair out of the way because I want to do a little lateral walking. And I'm also going to move my weights out of the way for now. Put them somewhere close by because I'm going to need them in a minute. We're going to alternate some lateral walks with lateral raises. So make sure you have a pathway to travel to your left. And we're going to just start thinking about this. We're trying to strengthen and isolate these muscles in the side of our leg. So it's the gluteus medius, down the side, outside of your knee, outside of your calf muscles. Those are muscles and also the connective tissue around it. So let's start walking. I'll talk. 2 steps and then come back. 2 steps. So think about your shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, shoelaces, continuing to face forward. So you're not stepping out and rocking. You're really intentionally pushing off with your legs. So you're using these muscles. You may not feel it at first. You may be pretty strong through there, or you might. Good. So one of the things that's really good to condition and work on these muscles and connective tissue is this is often a way that we kind of can get our foot caught and have an opportunity to catch our foot or trip side to side, right? And so you're actually conditioning these muscles and connective tissue to get stronger and more resilient. Good. Let's do 1 more time each way and then coming back. Good. All right. I hope you felt that. I felt it. Shake out your legs. We're going to do it again, but this time we're going to go up and over the fence, up and over the fence. Do it again, up and over, up and over. Let's go back. Up and over, up and over. Now I'm demonstrating with these legs coming up high. They don't have to go that high, but lift them off the ground, lift them off the ground. Lift them off the ground, lift them off the ground. Come back. Up and up, up and up. How many times do we walk down the sidewalks in the Bay Area and notice, there's tree trunks. This sidewalk is uneven. I need to pick my feet up. Oh, there's a curb. Oh, there is so many things one could think of that we're trying to navigate. We want to be able to lift up and up. Here's one more, up and going back, up and up and up and up. Stopping there. Good. You should be feeling those glutes. Go ahead and lower your weights. Grab your weights, sorry. And now we're going to do some lateral raises for the shoulder. So we're going to start with long lever. Arms are long. I'm going to adjust my stance so that my feet are probably about pelvic width apart. Crown of the head reaching up, shoulders down. Lift up on one, lower 1, 2, 3. Up on 1, 1, 2, 3. Lift up on 1, lower 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 1, 2, 3. Two more, up 1, 1, 2, 3. And one more time, up and stopping there. Now you can hold on to these weights. We're going to go back to that lateral walk, but this time you're carrying weights heavy. So it's called the farmer carry, meaning farmers always have something in both hands, right? Then standing tall. Let's start with the up and up and up and up. And let's go back up and up and up and up. And again, up and up, up and up, going back, up and up. One more, up and up, stopping there. We're going back to that medial deltoid, but this time I want to shorten the lever. And I think we've done this before in this class, where instead of having this weight way out here, I want you to bend your elbow. So here, this is really important because I've seen this in person, and that's not exactly what you want to do. You want the elbow bent. You're just lifting your arms here and lowering. So you're not taking a rotation through your shoulders. You're just going up and down. All right, let's do that together. Standing tall, start right here. Take a look. Your elbows have that 90 degrees, not up here, not down here. Really get it there. And lift the elbow, shoulder high, lower 1, 2, 3. Shoulder high, press back together. Shoulder high, press back together. Shoulder, slow to lower. Stop if you need to. Lower back. 3 more. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. Good. Give me one more. Lift and lower down. Arms down. Good. Put those weights together. So this is always something I like to remind you about, putting your weights up and down. If you're putting them on a chair, it's okay. But if you're really going down to the floor like I am most of the time, I want to have a proper put down. I want to make sure that I'm dropping those weights and squatting to get them to the floor, not reaching out. That can cause some discomfort in your low back. Roll your shoulders and roll them the other way. And then let the arms just go. Good. Wiggle those fingers, take them out in front of you, and shake them out. Nice. Let's go to the next exercise. And these are squats. It's also lateral. We're doing a few lateral exercises today. So we've done the squat, right? Basic squat, down and up. This time we're going to squat laterally, which means that it's almost like a single leg squat. So I'm going to step out with my left, bend my left knee, my right stays straight, and the hips go back. I come up and I bring my feet together. Let's stay Actually, that's not what I want to do. Sorry, that's a lunge. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I want to go over, come up, go over. So I'm going side to side, staying with my feet fixed. So it is a true squat. It is like a single leg squat. So I'm going to show you a side angle. All right. So when I go over, my hips go back, chest goes forward, upper back. Notice where it is. It's long. I come up, going the other way. Hips go back, and I come up. All right. Shall we do it together? You don't need anything in your hands for the first set. We'll add them later if you want to. Let's go over to the right first. Over and up. Other side. Over and up. Couple things. As those arms are just long, you can think about framing the leg and coming up. Back stays long, sit bones go to the back wall. So think of how you go into your squat. Pelvis goes back. That's it. 4 and up, 3 and up, 2 and up. One more time and up and stopping there. Good. Let's do some bicep curls. So now I'm going to pick up my weights for my biceps. Bicep into an overhead press. So I forgot to tell you that. So if you're using a variety of sets of weights, which some people are, and you're using heavier weights for when we do more leg things, this is a complex exercise. We'll be doing, it's actually just bicep into overhead press. So grab weights that you feel an overhead press works for you. You can do this sitting if you're more comfortable with sitting. Same thing, bicep, overhead press to the shoulders and unfold. Stopping there. Let's do it together. I'm going to do it standing, but know that you can do this sitting. It takes pressure off your low back if you're feeling this in your low back. All right. Good. But listen to my cue because I'm going to change something. So take a bicep curl. Now rotate so the palms are facing forward. Overhead press back to the shoulder. Rotate so the palms are facing shoulders and lower. Okay, so you start here. 1 rotation, push, lower, rotation, unfold. Curl, rotation, push, lower, rotation, unfold. Curl, rotation, push, lower, rotation, down. 2 more. 1, 2, push, keeping your ribs down, and 1 more. 1, 2, push, lower, rotation, and down. Nice. Good. Now put 1 weight down. And let me show you first. We're going back to that lateral squat side to side, but I'm going to add, this is an option that you reach, come up, change, reach. So it's my opposite hand. So my right hand is reaching straight down, come up, other straight down, come up, and over we go. Back stays flat, come up, other side, and all the way up, over, all the way up, over, all the way up, over, all the way up, over. 1 more each side, over, other side, up, and stopping there. Nice. Okay, so just if that felt like too much, put the weight down. We're going to do it 1 more time, not right this second because we're going back to our bicep to overhead press. So grab your second weight. So one of the things always to think about is this exercise feels too taxing for me. I'm going to modify it to make it feel better for me. That's you. You are your own workout coach, right? That's one thing. This exercise, it feels like it's going on too long. I feel like if I only do a few of these, that's better for me. That's right. This feels too easy. I don't know why it feels too easy. I feel like I'm doing it right. Maybe it's time to increase your weight, the weight that you're using. So a couple different things to think about. All right, starting sitting, and then I'm going to pop up to standing. So you sit or stand, whichever feels good. Curl up on one, rotation, straight up, lower to the shoulders, rotation, and down. 1, 2, push, shoulders, rotation, unfold. Good. Now I'm going to do it standing. You choose. Curl, rotation, push, keeping my ribs down. That's it. And lower, keeping a long back. Try not to jut chest or pelvis forward. So you're stabilizing. Use your core. Push, lower, rotation. One more time. 1, 2, up, in, rotation, and down. Very nice. Good. Put those weights down. Up, grab one. We're going for lateral squat. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Start with the feet out wide. Good. So the weight is in your right hand. Pelvis goes straight back. Weight goes down. Pull back, up, change. Over, up. Good. Go slowly over if you can. Push the floor away. Slowly over. Push the floor away. Slowly over. Push and over. And push. Let's do one more each side. Over, over. Push up. Other side. Over, over. Push on up. Nice. Good. Last chance for biceps and overhead press. Standing or sitting. If you're standing, feet are pelvic width apart, arms long, head ramp back, shoulders down. Good. One more thing before we go, I want to show you what's a real natural tendency. Woo! See what happens to my pelvis? It's like, whoa, get those weights overhead. Don't try that. See, what I'm trying to have you do is as you push up, stabilizing, engage core, straight. Your shoulders stay in line with your pelvis. If you're not sure, just take a slight tuck back. It's better to take a slight tuck back than to push your pelvis forward that way. Okay, let's do it together. This is the last time. Elbow creases facing forward, shoulders down, head ramp back, curl up on one, rotation, push, lower, rotation, unfold. One, rotation, push, lower, rotation, unfold. Again, one, and push, lower, rotation, and one, and push, lower. Good. Can you do two more? If so, yes. If not, just stay where you are. And one more. Curl it. One, up, lower, rotation, down, and stopping there. Good job. Put those weights down. Excellent work. Excellent work. High fives all around. Really good. Take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Now I want you to do something with your chair. So can you grab your chair, have it close by, and we're going to do this. This is, can't remember if we actually have been focusing on something called the deadlift, but the deadlift is usually something that is done in a gym with a barbell. So basically, you're picking up from the floor, that barbell. That's your deadlift. We're going to break it down. This is called the Romanian deadlift, RDL. So you're going to face your chair and put your shins up against your chair. And why are we going through this little progression? Because training in doing the deadlift, really good for strengthening glutes and hamstrings. And you know how we've talked about the importance of strong glutes and hamstrings. And in fact, I even saw an article in the New York Times, of course, about the importance of strong glutes and hamstrings in terms of mobility, in terms of walking, in terms of getting up off the floor instead of stepping. Having your glutes be strong and not relying on your quads all the time, which can put pressure on your knees and ankles, Anyway, there's a lot to it, and it's nothing is a surefire thing, but just knowing that you can strengthen those. So let's face the chair. Shins are touching. They're going to stay touching. With a deadlift, your shins, lower leg, they stay vertical. The knees never. That's why our knees are touching, because now they can't go forward, which means the only way I can move here is to take my pelvis back. See how my pelvis is going back? My knees are bending at the end just so I can get them back a little more and come up. That's your deadlift. Okay, notice what's happening with the upper back. I'm not going here. I'm going back, back, back. My thoracic spine is straight and I push up. And it's not so far. It's not so big. All right. So let's do, if you want to pick up weights, you can add them. I'll add them. Facing your chair, knees touching your chair. So your feet are under, if this works for you, and it may not, depending on your chair. Remember, they should not have wheels. And off you go. Hips going back. 1, 2, 3. Up on 1. Squeeze the glutes. Take them back. 1, 2, 3. And up. Let's just do a few more. Over. Pelvis goes back. Back. Your knees can bend, but your hips are just going back, and your knees are not going anywhere. They are in place. And just do one more. Over. 1, 2, 3, push up, squeeze your glutes. Nice. And stopping there. Good. From there, I want you to come to sitting on your chair and the end of your chair. Walk your feet out and let your arms hang down like a plumb line. And now take a hinge. Okay, what's a hinge? I'm going to hinge at the hips. Good. And I'm going to pull my elbows up and lower down. So it's a bent over row. Up and lower down. And lift up and lower down and up and down. Let's do 4, lower, 3, lower, 2, lower, 1, and lower. Good. Put your weights up on top of your legs and press yourself on up to standing. Good. Turn and face your chair. Let's do a deadlift. Good. Knees touching, arms down by your side. Take those hips back. 1, 2, 3. Up on 1. Squeeze your glutes. Hips back. 1, 2, 3. Up on 1. Over slow. 1, 2, 3. I'm being really conscious of not rounding my back and taking those hips to the back wall. Up. Let's do 2 more. Over. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1 and 1 more time. Over. 1, 2, 3 and up. Good. Turn, face chair. Sit on the edge. Good. Arms down by your sides. Hinge forward. Eyes are down and out. So take a look up to see what's happening here, and then let your eyes go down, thinking about the back of the head in line with your tailbone, and both elbows come up on 1, right, and reach for your hips. 1, 2, 3. And again, up, reach for the hips. Lower. 1, 2, 3. And again, up. 1, lower. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, lower. 1, 2. More. Up. 1, lower. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Lower back down, up to sitting, push up, and stopping there. Good. I'm going to put those 2 weights down. I'm going to move my chair out of my way so I have some room, and I'm just going to move those shoulders around. Good. Nice. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good. Lots going on. So, lots of things. So just a reminder, the class that we have been doing is exercise for strength and balance, right? So it's about getting strong, specifically muscular, skeletal muscle, getting strong. And how can those strong muscles enable us to have better balance? It's not a foolproof, Your balance will improve miraculously, but what it does is it does give you that extra advantage of having strong muscles that can help improve your balance. We all have balance issues for many reasons. Not everybody has a balance issue, but it's pretty common. And it actually is a work in progress to be thinking about it. And one of the things is, we kind of, as kids, we were always hopping on one foot or, whatever. And then we kind of stopped doing that for many reasons. And you just sort of want to slowly bring it back that you have the capability to do that. Those muscles can get stronger and they can help. So even if it just brings mindfulness into your awareness, I should say, into your everyday activities about navigating as you are active people, you want to be active, you want to stay active. So you want to just think like, how is my territory? How are things looking? And how do I need to be able to help strongly and with awareness navigate all that? All right, we're going to do some single leg stuff. Again, chair, let's bring it in if you need it. And I'm going to move my weights out of the way because I'm not going to use them right now. And this is some single leg drills about working again on one leg and the importance of that. So I'm taking a pelvic lift into this right leg. I'm going to hold on if I want to, and then I'm going to reach forward with my left and pull it up. And again, reach it forward and pull it up. I'll show you a side view. Reaching forward and I'm hinging at the hip and I'm pulling it up, and I'm going to do one more. Forward and up. I'm going to take that same leg to the side. So I'm going to hinge kind of like I did before and pull it together and reach it out and pull it together. Now I'm going to reach it out and I'm going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, pull it in. So it's time under tension for those muscles. 2, 3, pull it in, shake it out. This is your working leg. I know you know that, but just in case, this leg is just dancing, basically. All right, let's go straight back. So reach back and lean forward and pull it back. Good. I'm using my chair so I don't have to think about my balance and pulling back. So I'm getting range of motion, and I'm also building strength in that standing leg. Let's go out and let's hold it. 1, 2, 3, pull it in. Do that one more time. Reach it out and hold it for 1, 2, 3, and pull it in. And shake out the standing leg. Good. We got one more position for this working leg, and it's going to cross behind you. So it goes this way. 1, 2, 3, come up. So test that out. See how that feels for you. Cross it over. 1, 2, 3, and up. Let's do 2 more. Cross. Nice. Now go out. Let's hold this one. 1, 2, 3, and come up. One more time. Yes, the cross and the tricky one. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and stopping there. Shake it out. Let's do the other leg. Now you know it's coming. It's not that bad. So as you know, I won't be teaching these classes live, but you have the opportunity to all get together at 1:30 on Tuesday and do a video together. And I would encourage you to do it because you don't know if I'm live or taped. What's the difference? So get together and do it. What was I going to say about that? Oh, this is also something to you're looking for something to do balance work, right? So here's your standing leg. Drop into that pelvic lift, into that left leg as you reach with the right. 1, 2, 3, and pull up. Reach it out again. And now I want you to hold it. 1, 2, 3, pull it up. Always let pain be your guide, by the way. If this doesn't feel good anywhere, don't do it. Pull it up. And you got one more. 1, 2, 3, and up. Let's go side. So you're still weighting. Most of your weight is in this leg, and your hips are going back for this one. And you reach out and you reach in. Let's just go through that. Reach it out and reach it in. And one more. Reach it out and reach it in. Now go out and hold it. Reach out and hold. 1, 2, 3, and up. And again, reach it out. 1, 2, 3, and stopping. There. Good. Going straight back. You got this? I think you do. You're reaching back and you're pulling forward. Just that. Reach it back. So the chest goes forward and down as the leg comes up. And again, that pelvis is going back. Good. Reach and hold. 1, 2, 3, and pull. 2 more times. Back and hold. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1 more time. Back and hold. 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. We have one more. This is it for the I don't know what. Never mind. Let's cross it over. 1, 2, 3, and pull it back. So go first through range of motion. Cross. Now back and hold. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3. So good. That was a workout. Good. Come on. Let's sit down. Have a seat on the edge of your chair, in close. Pull up a chair, hands on top of your thighs. Good. Roll those shoulders around. Great work. Great work. I look forward to seeing you when I return, and you'll hear more about what that schedule will look like when I return or after Roberta and I have a conversation about what's next. So take a breath, and I just want you to hold it here. Drop your shoulders, drop your ribs, ramp your head back. Good. Lift your heels and then let them drop. Lift them and drop. So someone was asking me, I think it was Julie, if I exercise when I go on vacation. I don't usually exercise, like I don't do a workout, but I'll stretch and I might do some lunges in a park, or we definitely do a lot of walking. My husband, any opportunity, he'll go find a gym and work out. I mean, so it's different. Everybody does what they need and want to do when they're on vacation. I like to think differently and experience different places, inhale, exhale, and sometimes not bring my routine with me, kind of leave it behind. But whatever I do, I've got movement in mind for the day. So I'm going to take on the edge of my chair, take this leg out. We've done this before. You're turning and you're going to take this leg behind you. So you're in like that lovely split stance. Okay. And take your hand that's closer to the back of your chair and put it on there. Take the arm that's closest to me and take a rotation toward the back. And open as far as you can. And do it again. And open as far as you can. Let's do one more. Cross back. And open. Good. Now just see if you can walk this leg back a little bit and get a hip flexor stretch here. Maybe, maybe not. Bring it in. Turn and face the front. Let's go the other way. So you're working with a 90-degree angle at the front knee, pretty much a 90-degree angle. And again, depending on your range of motion and mobility, got my hand on the back of the chair somewhere and the arm closest to you reaching out. And then I'm going to take a rotation. One of the things I'm trying to do as I do this is keep my pelvis from moving so that the rotation happens through my rib cage and my shoulders and get mobility through that thoracic spine. Open and come around and open. Ooh, let's do one more. Coming around and open. Good. Walk that leg back. Get that hip flexor stretch. Inhale, exhale. Stretch through the top of the thigh. Pull it in and then turn and face the front. Pick this leg up and just swing it. Depending on if you have a hip replacement, you may not want to swing it, depending on what your hip replacement's all about and what you've been told and what you know not to do. Always follow those guidelines and reverse that ankle. Good. Lower the leg, pull the other one up and give it a swing out and in. And then in, and your ankle circling. And you're leaning back a little bit. Make sure you're in a comfortable position. And then lower. And then come to the edge of your chair. Hold on to that. And then just straighten your legs. I'm going to move my chair back, so make sure. Just straighten them. And just feel that stretch along the back of your legs. Hold yourself up. Hold on to the chair. Look to your right. And then the other way. And again, look over your shoulder. And then the other way. And back to center. Bring your feet in. Press yourself on up to standing. Take a moment. So the idea has been pitched for you all to continue to meet while I am away at this time. There will be a link sent, and you will exercise together using a video. Julie will open it up. You'll see each other before and after, and you'll have that continuity, which, as we know, is so important. So I encourage you to say, yay, you'll do it. And then we will talk when I get back and see how everything went. All right. So nice work, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Again, my name's Mary D'Elia. All those videos are available to you. More to come. I'm under the impression Roberta or someone from Ashby Village will be sending you an email tomorrow with more information about ongoing things that we're doing. We want to hear from you, of course, what's working, what you like, what has improved, what you hate. But we want to hear from you nonetheless. Okay. Have a great next couple of weeks, and I will see you when I return. I'm going to take you with me. So,
Have a good trip.
Bye-bye. Thank you.